先。你睇，咦？你有技能升啊？係喎，我應該俾啲槍你喎，完全唔記得咗添。呢個142，完全唔記得啊！一支。返嚟？又係返去，又係返去，又係返去。嗯？求救信號，呢度走先啦。我印象中。啊！幾多補血？你乜返轉頭？哇！佢2啖咬死我㗎啦喎。OK。我可以上嚟呢度。 呢度。
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
實驗室佢呢度係。哦，呢個係第二個出口應該係。冇嘢。冇嘢。OK， 整理下先。佢又升呢部啊？哦，唔係。143。防禦型消極型。科技。可以幫你換衫啊！但係你都係着返原本嗰件啊。雙手近戰加5。好，買嘢。多少？咁而家我翻過去還翻晒啲人。
Damn right we left the lab. That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness.
我說服了歹徒，讓他。
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it. That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
他冇事。
Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research. Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system.
說服。事實上好相反。
I can't believe you're right. If I did, I don't know what I'd do.
你們都被公司宣傳的理念騙了。如果我是你的話，就不陪他們玩。
That's easy for you to say. You're not trapped like I am.
我到底誰強迫你呢？
I honestly don't know.
邊個都唔知。我升完，我係升科技噶啦喎。但係我值唔值得升呢？戰地修理，在物品欄中修理武器同防具，拆解防具有20% 取得升級模組。OK， 多少先？專長未有。
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
點啊？
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long.
Hours?
I have to get back to work. Sure, loyal company fella. That's me. Auntie knows best. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab.
即係又叫我去啦。
Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? You already went up to the lab? Long shot here, but any chance you brought my results back with you? This is gonna make me so popular. I mean with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
我怎麼看？
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
Gosh, no! Not even once!
You just don't understand the market. Anyway, here's a cut for you. An advance from my profits. Pleasure doing business with you.
跟住。
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met? Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that? What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
咁你會俾我咧？
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
我要算買它。
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you. Much obliged. Here are your bids.
100
Now,
蚊咋？
let's see here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure, and voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
係咪㗎？求救信號。影咗依度已經暫時冇任務啦。
Hey. Carry on.
Hey, you're still around. I don't really know you. Roseway's supposed to be closed off to visitors. Stands to reason you could be a corporate spy of some sort. Then again, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't sell the corporate spies. Your bits are the same as anybody else's. Sure. Not like I get many customers. Can't say I do. Annie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. My folks filled their whole pantry with all sorts of Annie Cleo products. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. Maybe some tripicale pasta or some ketchup if we're lucky. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't get much. I'm so glad you asked.
店名都要
Some
問。
people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate advancement. These people are wrong. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 17 times in the last 40 years. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee, but we're expecting a decision within the next 5 to 7 years. Exciting times.
真相財者咪點解？
Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sends us the occasional shipment of necessities through unofficial back channels. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate won't acknowledge we ever existed. Sure, you need...
哦，原來商家仲要變25。最後通牒1、2、3、44。 咁我不如俾你。
Hey, you're Annie.
OK， 即係依度咧就完晒啦，貌似。
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What's that? Define favorite. I see. Then, of course. What do you mean? Do you have any examples? How did he die? I told him not to go because of his head injury. I knew that likely, but I never thought. I need a moment to process this. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself. How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU, in the space between microsynapses, but I encrypted them in 7 SDRA languages. In that case, I was as well. I do not like joking about the Captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
我而家夠錢買啊！
CNP pancake mix now requires no Seriously.
Have you had a you... What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
Oh.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you. Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit any time. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Anytime, sweetheart.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Scene.
How do you do? Huh. Oh my law. You've done it. You've saved my hide. I can't thank you enough. Now then, let me see. I just have to apply the seal here, sign like so, and... ta-da! Here are the forms you'll need once you reach Byzantium. Oh, and a nav key so your ship can travel there. Those authorization forms will let you speak with Sophia when you arrive. I'll send her a message straight away to let her know you're coming. She'll be delighted, I'm sure.
Where you been living, Captain? Under a rock? Miss Sophia's got to be the second most important person in the entire colony.
Yes, quite. Miss Akanda is just the person to take someone with your particular talents and sterling character under her wing. She can fill you in on all of the board's operations in the colony, really put your talents to use. Best of luck to you, and thank you again. Give my regards to the Unreliable.
더 나오잖아. 던던로. 應該㗎。佢直接哇 ，OK， 專長又有啦，咁佢又點科技啦？好啦，升晒啦，激勵人心我唔要，呢啲唔要。仲有專長，跟住咧，個人喺上面。
Wow. Byzantium. I guess that'll be pretty crowded. Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages. Are we gonna get in trouble today?
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain. Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
我要找什麼？
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about.
Maybe.
Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
What the?
睇先。咁就我而家翻入去。
Back for our rest? Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Well done.
You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stella Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
其實我呢度係冇倉庫呢樣嘢㗎。
I am not the ship, but we have become so intertwined that sometimes I fancy the thrum of her engine is my heartbeat. Her hull, my body. Welcome back. May luck be. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner. Captain! SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
哎呀，我咪唔記得撳部機械人啊！真係。 機械人就同我，你女仔就留喺架倉度。誒？唔係咁多機械人嘅咩？80唔太明。80、47，其實我唔明。哦，重量啊！
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
咁肯定。
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
This is it.
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something? On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way. Whatever you say, I could talk tossball for hours. I couldn't really say I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch.
Thanks.
Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
唔係喎，我諗下， 諗下，我技能升。我下次開始升開鎖先。
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peels.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait, you ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Well.
我呢個字點讀啊？
Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
當然你需要什麼？
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroids, caffeine somethings, pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
走，睇下先。
Wrap musk and canidized, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
I think I'm gonna be sick. I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right.
右邊喎。
That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
咁我去咗左邊先。
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it. Now we're going roundabout.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
收拾行李。哦，唔好。 有人唔好搞。咩嚟㗎？依句哇！旋風取242公啊！哇！咁鬼勁嘅你！提升我嘅威嚇。 我上去添呢度。哇！佢飛上嚟咁命啊！ 咁我上嚟做咩？哦，呢度係冇得入，真係為咗拎我等離子槍嘅。
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths. That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
我仲有一個死人響遠走彩票。
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
你唔好買嘢咩？
What can... Graham's always filling the airwaves with his propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own capital.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and...
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
肯定兩百發真㗎。
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie. Chin up, dearie. If Velma's capable...
Hard on her.
If Velma's capable... Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine. If Velma...
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No. Usual.
Someone in.咩嚟㗎？205一樣啊。等離子發射器。 好唔好？呢度出嚟呢度咧，頭先呢度啦。
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll leave it next to the others, sir.
Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter now.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Ừ. 我喺度俾翻個藥佢。
Hello again, dearie. Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh.
Oh.
Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this? My, but you are a doll.
梗係好説話。
Here's Neoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
The char. Oh, the. More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
New customer profile created. Greetings, user Nyoka.
技能我去開咗先。專長對話技能。對話技能係呢度全部加喎，梗係加對話技能啦，係嘛？哇747，有呢個俾你。
Warning! Sam's cleaning solvent has been known to cause cancer in laboratory sprats. Please stand clear when...
先有冇？
Stream is engaged.
Huh? Okay then. Sam, I've got a question. Do you use alcohol as a cleaning agent? I've heard some folk do that.
Alcohol-based cleaners can...
Hey! What are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market. Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
Oh, yeah.
How? That was supposed to go out with the next batch of salt tuna. What are you suggesting, pal? Fine. This pissant town ain't worth it anyway.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7%
Wow,
not quicken the
making.
pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
No.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? Out at Devil's Peak? If you're headed that far, I see you've brought the right woman for the job.
Damn right.
But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for salt tuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
就要說過夠了嘅。
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
打算怎樣處理？
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly
我就係佢
competent
就踩緊
middle
你嘅傻
manager.
仔。
At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do for you? But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services. Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws. Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
That ain't fair. They didn't leave on account of the hazards. They left on account of their cowardice. The hazards just gave them a reason to put to paper.
Sharp as ever, Nyoka. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
I
don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
It's straight bullshit is what it is. A fabrication rich folks use to preserve their investments by leaving a lot of people here to die slow.
Nyoka has the right of it. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous. For the greater good. Allegedly. Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them. Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Yeah, that'd go a long way toward rebuilding our homes.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation. I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would disagree with you. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations. What can I do for you? I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
As a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather in manti blood to give it a nice purple hue, is there a way to get the stench out afterward?
Recommended dry cleaning service for fabric type, incineration.
Popping.
Yep. Captain, let's talk. Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Deploying odor neutralizing. Aerosol spray now. Quiet mode. You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. Body bag required.
Take you!
喺埋邊啊！
Sam's on the
OK， 睇下呢度有冇啲咩先，好似啥都沒有誒。
Scoured with prejudice.
獎勵1點，消耗品重量，商人價格跌呢啲冇用。 商品消耗品啫。 我都沒
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Here we go!
Please pick up all spilled crew members. Mega messy. Pillage analysis. Bodily fluid. Cleaning cycle complete.
硬係賺啲呢散彈238係真係238咩？我覺得你咁廢。
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
Time to clean area estimated at 6,549,852,132,184 minutes. Hands on the job! Corpse detected! When you make it dirty, Sam cleans it up. Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill murder. Resistant to cleaning efforts. Mega Messy! Resuming passive mode.
我見我3號。
Take out the trash!
Don't mess with us.
Sauce. 收嚟咯。輕機槍。廿幾？ 全能檔案。我要揾個地方。
Join me for a second, will you?
And ready to kill germs. Neutralized.
出晒。我用我嘅隊友上前。
Scoured with prejudice. Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
點樣上去呢？呢度點樣上去呢？喂，跳咗入。在裏面。
Thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. Little help?
怎麼回事？
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
查。
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
既然已經被困。
What do you mean? It's locked. Wait, upward? Oh my eternal soul, it worked!
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? What? I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? That's true. Okay, fine. Here. Thanks a lot, mister.
會唔會有防具17咋？睇下先。睇度先。
On the job.
冇料到。
To neutralize and sanitize.
繼續開鎖。
Caution! That will leave a stain. 126 messes. 127 messes. 128 messes. 129.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire. Here we go.
遠距離。
Can we talk?
我諗住同你 talk 啊。冇門口入。OK， 冇睇錯。負重啊！正。 你冇有咩用啊？說服。
Muting volume now. Preparing to neutralize and sabotage. Identified. Dropped object is an organic in rest mode. You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
有啲追喎係27，開鎖加5喎。163，拜拜。哇，輕機槍第2代喎。58。我直隊應該得嘅，哇夠，我諗都夠嘅。有人。
Is clean, meaty, and ready to kill germs.
出嚟啊！啊，撳錯掣。 OK。
We'll leave it there. Please pick up all spilled crew members. Help alert. Lacerations are messy.
Wow. 無啦啦個頭目喺度隔離咁搞笑嘅。
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Muting volume now. Sam's on the ground. Pick up all spilled crew members.
Wow, 哇，咁硬打，突然之間。
Can we talk?
No.
Detected! Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Hey, got a favor. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
有人來找我，又覺得明。
Nothing we can't handle. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I'd buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Then
we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Thanks, Cap.
Take out the trash. Counselor, disclaimer. SAM units are not equipped to provide medical aid. This area has been sanitized. Muting volume now.
每個人打完。有個頭目咧，哇！呢度好鬼死多機械。
Go.
Resistant to cleaning efforts.
Whoa. Wow, 唔得，太多機械人啦。
Hey, Cap, got a minute?
又要同你講嘢啊
？Hey.
It is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Corpse detected.
Reminder, lying in the dirt is unsanitary.
望唔到嗰條線冇錯啊。
Easy.
唔打嗰邊。
Will leave a stain. Please pick up all spilled Kuma supplements. Lacerations are messy.
哇！黐孖筋，好難打。
I usually just kick them down.
Save 先呢度。一時好難打，小二打我唔 get 唔到。
Here they come. Damn, but we're good.
Save 個符先。
Dirty, Sam cleans it up. Toxin neutralized.
又負重啦。 205一樣啊。哦，走，要上去。係我成日都忘記咗用呢個，但係我覺得作用不大。呢度上唔到去嘅喎。邊度呢？鎖住間，即係我其實打咗咁耐，呢條路係之後開嘅。真係多謝你，之後冇得兜捷徑。
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just sting. They'll take a toe off.
Scoured with prejudice. Body bag required. Mean and ready to kill germs. Entering quiet mode. Time to take out the trap.
Miss for
Your
miss.
SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Look. 또哎呀，買多咗添。 呢度咧，俾唔俾入啊？已封鎖。頭目，兩個頭出嚟得唔得啊？頭目。
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
偵察兵。偵察兵唔係倒死咗喺度咩？點解我見唔到偵察兵條屍嘅？我理咗死咗喺度 ，OK。有咩特別啊？等嚟自卡賓槍，52至100， 62至94。咁搞笑嘅。我睇下新嗰個。 上面。我而家太空嗰個先啦。
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
兩條路。
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Get past that armor! Here we go!
Analysis of weapons. Roll tool for the job. Substance resistant to cleaning efforts. Wrong tools for the job. That will take care. Clean up the competition. This area has been sanitized. Battery levels are
打完咗個女王喎。嚇！俾咗啲咁嘅嘢我。
Fun.
scoured with prejudice.
I can't see!
This is new. And the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
斷咗，咁啊兜第二條路。
Avoid contact with eyes. Liquid is caustic.
I hear acid baths are all the rage in the dungeon.
Okay.
Unit performance evaluation is sterling.
Uçalım.
Get past that armor!
Oh, let's go!
Ôi! Ồ,以為自己會打得中，唉。
Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Invasive contaminant Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Don't mess with us!
Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Competition. Neutralize and sanitize. Substance is resistant to total effort.
先，我唔係喺度添㗎。呢邊有咩啊？呢邊頭先我斷咗嗰條橋。啊！我喺度 save 咗先，保存。今日到呢度啦。